Hey YouTube, Superhuman Samurai here with a review of the Ultra Act Gridman from Gridman. Yeah, I don't buy Ultra Acts because I've never really seen any Ultraman series, but when I was little I did watch Superhuman Samurai Syber Squad, which was a horrendous, all things considered, adaptation of the Gridman show. So, I decided to pick this up because A, childhood, and B, Gridman is something I do eventually want to see. I like watching the original versions of the really horrendous adaptations I watched as a child. Just to compare the two and see what's fun and where everything came from, because that's fun to me. I enjoy doing that. So, Gridman is something I do want to see, but I decided to pick up his figure a little bit early just to kind of celebrate Matthew Lawrence and his awesomeness. So, here we are with Gridman. The figure itself, it's kind of light. There's no die-cast whatsoever, so it's a lot like a lot of the newer figure arts. Got a little bit of a loose leg problem right here. He's kind of wiggly. But he should be able to hold poses fairly well. Biggest gripe about the figure is that you can get some good motion right here in the fact that he can do a jig and bend. But he doesn't, there's no swiveling whatsoever in this. I don't know why exactly, but he can't swivel for crap. So, no swiveling there. But he does have full motion in his head, but it is hindered by his little pads right here in his long Leno chin. But he can get a full rotation. I just kind of effed up the neck. That's fun. I'll fix it, sort of. So, the rest of the articulation is basically just everything that you're used to by figure arts or anything of the like. He does have these really fun shoulder pads that are kind of crazy, and they can go all the way like that, they can go all the way like this, they can go like that. I don't really know how exactly it's supposed to be. I assume something along the lines of this. A double joint right there, typical wrist joint. The fairly standard thigh joint by now. A lot of figures are using that. Double joint right there, and then a really weird ankle, because you can't really tell what it is because this is attached to a little ball joint, but he's got an ankle of some sort in there, I promise. It moves, so yay. Other than that, you've got the nice clear blue plastic right here, which looks really nice. The jewel right here, which is kind of hard to see, but it is cast in a clear yellow plastic. And then back here you've got like a jetpack like thing. This opens up or pops off. The next release is Thunder Gridman, which is Gridman when he has all of that armor on him. And so this, I would imagine, I'm probably putting this in backwards, would be for some of those armor bits, because they are compatible. You just swap limbs and attach various things and stuff, and you can put on only some of the armor onto the original Gridman. So that's pretty neat, and that's something that we'll take a look at in that release. I don't have it pre-ordered. I wasn't sure if I was going to pick it up or not. I'm still debating about it. But if I do pick it up, we'll go ahead and take a look at it. And a port back here for the Act 4 Tamashi stages. I love those, because I hate those little grippy thingies a lot. They tend to just break and not hold figures all that well. So pretty cool, and then you have the transformation device over here. So pretty neat. Accessory-wise, he comes with the plasma blade, which is nice and chromed out and looks kind of cool. You can see yourself in it and all that fun stuff. Very, very neat. Plus, you have the barrier shield, which also has a little bit of chrome on it, so that's nice. That'll protect him from next to nothing. And then the combined form, the Gridman Sword. Very original name there. So the combined mode right here, which actually, I guess if you flip it around, could actually double as an axe. I don't know if they ever did that in the show, but that's what my mind does. So that is also chromed out and cool. So I have to give him props to that. The grid beam effect part, because he was made by the people who made Ultraman, so he does have a little bit of those qualities in him. So that attaches to the arm right here. So we'll go ahead and show that off in one of the poses. Popping it out is really easy. In fact, I'll do it in a second. Splayed open hands, barrier shield, and Gridman Sword holding hands, since they need the larger grip, and then the plasma blade holding hands, because they don't need as big of a grip. So those are all for the exchanges of the hands. As for the grid beam effect part, this piece right here pops out Could have made... Oh, it just flew. That's sweet. So, that plugs in right there. Just like that. So you want to bring that around. Make his arm not look ridiculous. So now he has the grid beam, because that's cool and stuff. Grido beam. I don't know if that's what he sounded like, but pretty neat little effect part there. Kind of impractical for most of my displays, but it does look really neat, and if they ever make any of the enemies for Gridman, you can shoot them with the effect. That's always cool. So lots of neat little things with this figure. Overall, Gridman's a pretty decent Ultra Act release. Again, I have nothing to really compare it to, but in terms of quality of figure, it seems to be up in par with Ultra Act. None of them have diecast or anything like that as far as I'm aware. So, this is pretty standard for the line. As far as Gridman goes, it's a great representation of Gridman or Servo if you are a Superhuman Samurai. But absolutely terrific in that aspect. If you're a fan of that show as a kid, or you really like Gridman, if you really like Gridman, tell me where you've seen Gridman subs, because I'm interested. But, very cool release regardless, and it is worth the pickup. If it's worth the retail pickup, that's really up to you. But if you can get this guy on some sort of discount, 25% off, 30, 40, 50 maybe even. If you can get this guy on sale, a lot of Ultra Acts tend to go on sale quickly because they're not as popular as Figuarts. Then go ahead and pick this guy up. It's a great figure. I don't really have any particular flaws in it other than that whole can't rotate at the waist thing that I find absolutely ridiculous. But pretty cool figure regardless. Outside of feeling cheap, I don't particularly think anything is absolutely wrong with him, hence why I think if you can get him on sale, he's a good pickup. But at retail, he's probably an easy, let's just wait until he gets cheaper pickup. So pretty cool figure overall. I do enjoy it, and I look forward to eventually seeing Gridman and possibly taking a look at that other show that made me pick up this figure and stuff, but maybe, we'll see, probably not. But you can check out ShukenShobi.com for latest updates on my reviews and hauls. And of course, check out WritersRatingsAndRambles.com, the podcast bringing the latest token news in the craziest way possible. And of course, you can pick up this guy and other Ultra Acts now on sale at CSToysJapan.com. So take care and have a great one. Bye. Gridman butt.